Morning! We're gonna talk about fats today. This should be fun. I've noticed in the recipes you guys gave me as examples that quite a few of them were veggie recipes with no fats. I would say veggies are great when you snack on them, like baby carrots, or celery or cucumber, even without added fat, if you just want to snack on something for the sake of crunching something. But I would say it's a good idea for you to incorporate some fats whenever you are eating vegetables. That's because fats help us absorb some of the vitamins that are present in the veggies. So if you don't eat your veggies with a little bit of fat, you're gonna have a hard time absorbing some of that goodness. How much fat should you have per meal? Generally, thumb size. So the size of your thumb should be how much fat you should be putting in every meal. So in other words, it's about a tablespoon or just under of dressing. If you are a very active person or you just simply enjoy a higher fat diet, you can totally go ahead and do 2 thumb sizes of fat. If you do eat saturated fat in the form of meat, then just keep that in mind as well when you're adding your fats. So if you have like a meal that has quite a fatty component of meat, then that could probably even count as one of your fats if it is very, very fatty. Or if you're enjoying, say, bacon for breakfast one morning, that would be probably your fat serving. So I wouldn't add the extra fat to the bacon or to whatever else you're cooking. Okay, that being said, let's talk about saturated, unsaturated, and trans fats. So there's different kinds of fats that we're going to be eating on our day, and saturated fats are the ones that are solid at room temperature, and unsaturated are the ones that are liquid at room temperature, like for instance an olive oil is going to be liquid. And in the unsaturated, there's going to be monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. Now, there's a lot of words that I'm throwing around here, so I'm just going to tell you super simply in very, very simple verbiage what the kind of the best approach to nutrition is thought to be today in 2024, not back in the 1980s when we were all afraid of fat. So today we do know that fat makes you feel full, that it helps keep your cells healthy. So some fat is good. We don't demonize fat like we used to. Just be careful when you have your fat that it not be in excess, because it does carry a lot of calories, and also be careful that you're not mixing it with other foods that are not thought to be the best choices, like sugar and refined carbohydrates in the form of cookies or baked goods, or if you're going to be having I keep on picking on poor bacon. Bacon is fine and in moderation, but yeah, I wouldn't have it with a whole bunch of salt like it is in bacon, is what I was gonna say. The other thing about fats is that you will want to incorporate some kind of omega-3 heavy sources. That's because today's fats tend to be very heavy in omega-6, not as heavy in omega-3, and the ratio between 3 and 6 does have implications to our health. So we'll want to have some omega-3s which come from cold water fish like salmon, for instance. You're also going to get some alpha-linoleic acid, which is one of the omega-3 acids. You're going to get it from walnuts and flax seeds. So go ahead and incorporate some of those as well into your day. So what are some sources of fat that I think are good choices as far as non-saturated fats? So there's like olive oil, which we all know is good. I just made some notes here. Nuts and nut seed butters. There's anything that's like avocado oil, almonds, almond oil, that kind of stuff. And then when you're looking at animal based sources of saturated fats that are, in my opinion, they come with benefits. If you're looking at a cheese that's been aged, they will have some calcium, so there's some benefit to eating some cheese. Butter, obviously, especially like grass-fed butter, can be healthy in moderation. Cream, egg yolks, all of those things, just in moderation. And it's always better if you can go for the wilder source or the more grass-fed source. And then Whole eggs are fine, actually. I would again not eat like an excess of them, but I think whole eggs are have been shown to not increase cholesterol, because most of the cholesterol in our body is made in the liver and it's not actually coming from our diet. Okay, that was a really lengthy video. I am gonna put a picture at the end here of what my veggie bowl looks like. That's a bowl that I make by just taking a variety of veggies, including kale, red pepper, yellow pepper, some cucumber, some broccoli, some cauliflower, whatever mixture of those that I have. Sometimes I even put beet in there, and I just put them in the food processor and I make like a little chop, and that's what I eat like 2-3 times a day because I'm lazy and I don't like to chew. Okay, and I do put fat on it. I put some kind of dressing on it. Bye.